It was underappreciated in its time, but as one of the last great PlayStation 2 RPGs, Final Fantasy XII won over many who played it with its beautiful visuals, engrossing world, and its then unique approach to exploration and combat. Now Final Fantasy XII is back with the Zodiac Age on PlayStation 4, polished with a high-definition coat of paint and a host of minor but mostly positive changes. Once again, the Majesty of Ivalice has a chance to capture the hearts and minds of gamers worldwide. Final Fantasy XII is refreshing because it tells a more down-to-earth story than most other games in the series, focusing on the struggles of characters caught up in a web of politics and war, rather than a stereotypical cataclysmic saving-the-universe sort of adventure.
My father will choose peace.
It's helped along by one of the best localizations ever, which makes reading reams of dialogue from NPCs and learning more about the world rewarding. While the story is linear, the world is semi-open, and there are very few barriers to exploration besides high-level monsters who wait just off the beaten path. When you encounter enemies in menu-based combat, Final Fantasy XII cleverly alleviates the problem other RPGs have of CPU-controlled party members behaving badly. You'll control one character, while others in your party will act according to pre-programmable commands called gambits. Set up your gambits well, and you can focus on things like positioning while still issuing extra commands to your comrades when necessary.
Got a surprise for you.
One of the biggest changes to this version of Final Fantasy XII is the complete revamp of the progression system that determines everything from the armor you can equip to the skills you can use. Instead of an unstructured free-for-all, characters now choose 2 skill selection boards that correspond with various classes. While this makes potential skill pools far more limited than the original version, it allows you to give every character a distinct purpose in the party and forces you to be more thoughtful and creative with both assigning classes and spending license points. Another new addition is the Trial Mode, an optional challenge that puts you in a brutal rush of 100 consecutive battles. You'll need an incredibly high-level party, some fast reactions, and an array of gambits and skills in order to succeed. Final Fantasy XII has also received quite the visual overhaul for the Zodiac Age. While it's more of a high-res texture remaster than a full-on HD remake, it still looks amazing and features some absolutely stellar art and design direction that makes the characters, enemies, and environments come alive like never before. A gameplay speed-up function also makes things like wandering through towns or crossing areas with low-level foes less of a chore. But this also highlights some of the